Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is LNA. I'm here to show you how I created this makeup look. Almost has a summery vibe to it. So if you want to see how I did this look, then keep on watching. As you can tell, I've already started off with my eyebrows, so we're just going to move on to getting our lids prepared. I'm just using my concealer to prep my eyelids. You can definitely use an eyeshadow primer of your choice, but yeah, girl's broke, so I'm going to use a concealer. It works just fine. It's really just to set your eyelids so that your eyeshadows look more prominent when you put it on top, and so it doesn't move around. So once that's done, I'm just taking this matte eyeshadow from the Morphe 35O palette just to set the concealer in place. And I'm also reaching all the way to the top of my brow bone just to settle any harsh lines. Now taking my first shade from my Morphe 35O palette, I'm starting off in the outer V of my eye. And slowly moving that into the middle of my crease. I like to use a circular and a wind viper motion to blend in my eyeshadow. Also, I'm just making sure that all the eyeshadows I put from this point forward, I'm fanning out in a cat eye motion because that's the kind of shape that I want to achieve today. Now I'm taking a flatter brush to apply this brown shade more precisely into my crease. You want to make sure you really build on the color to however you want it, and then keep going back with a fluffy brush to blend everything together. Next, I'm taking a small tapered brush to apply this shade much more closely to my crease this time, because now we're just building up the shadows, going from lightest to darkest. Then I'm going back in with my blending brush just to smooth any harsh lines and to continue with the cat eye shape. Then taking the same flat brush from earlier, I'm just using these two shades to make my crease a little bit darker. Now I'm just taking a flat brush and my concealer to carve out my crease. This is where we're going to put our main eyelid color. I'm just stopping halfway through, just right before my outer V. Now taking this flat eyeshadow brush, I'm just taking this shade and I'm applying that to where I applied my concealer. Then I'm just taking this super pretty shade and I'm applying that just in the center of my lid just to make it pop and make it look extra pretty and almost iridescent. Now I'm taking this even flatter brush and using this darker shade to contour my crease and make it a little bit darker. So I accidentally effed up and accidentally did my eyeliner before I wanted to do the previous step, which is to actually just define the eyeshadow with your concealer. And now you can finish up your eyeliner. This trick to cleaning up your eyeshadow is a really great trick to also help you and act as a guide for your eyeliner. I know you can use tape for it, it's a lot easier, but I couldn't find tape and $1 is too expensive for me to spend on tape, so. Alright, now moving on to the face. Your girl's super insecure about her ugly ass skin, so I completely skipped the foundation routine and we're just gonna go straight to contouring. I have a super round face, so I'm gonna give myself the illusion of a higher cheekbone and carve out that jawline for those catfishing moments you feel. Alright, once you've gotten those contour lines all down, just take your beauty blender and start patting away. I actually used to have a real beauty blender, but my dog ate it, so. Now I'm going to contour the sides of my nose. Everyone's contour is completely different depending on your nose type. This is just what I feel works best for my nose and for how I want it to look. So I'm just drawing 2 straight lines on the side of my nose. Then I'm also just going to go across the tip of my nose. Now I'm just going to blend it all out with an eyeshadow brush. Once it's all blended, I'm just taking my concealer and concealing the sides of my contour to make the lines a little more snatched. Anything to help a girl with a flat nose. Alright, now I'm just going to set my contour with a bronzer. Now I'm just taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder to highlight my face and to also apply it on my T-zone where I get oily the most. I'm also using the translucent powder to carve out my contour and make it more precise. After it's been there for quite a while, I'm just taking a large powder brush to pat the powder underneath my eyes because you don't want to waste that powder, but everywhere else I just like to buff it out. Then I'm taking this neutral shade just to set my nose contour and make it a little bit darker. Just a quick little disclaimer that I don't know what the heck to call brushes, so I'm just going to call this a super very flat brush, and I'm using this reddish brown shade from earlier just to apply it on my lower lash line. Then I'm just applying mascara to my bottom lashes. Now I'm taking a smaller pointy but also kind of flat brush, and I'm taking this gold shade just to highlight my inner corners and give it that summery finish. And now the eye look is complete. Moving on to highlighter. Now I'm just applying cream highlighter on the highest points of my cheekbones. This is just so that when we apply our powder highlighter, it will adhere more to our cheekbones and make it appear a lot brighter. So here I'm just applying my Anastasia powder highlighter on top of the wet highlighter. Then I apply that also on my chin and on top of my brows. Now I'm just taking that same very small but pointy but also flat brush I was using earlier to highlight the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose, and I just like to use my finger to soften it up a little bit. I'm also going to take that same shade to highlight my brow bone. Now I'm taking my NYX HD blush in Double Dare to apply some more color to my cheek. Now moving on to the lips, make sure you apply your lip balm before you apply any lip product. I'm lining my lips with this Wet n Wild lip liner. It's been rolling around in my makeup bag, so I actually don't know what the color is. The name is totally faded. Now that I've lined my lips, I'm just taking my lip lingerie in ruffle trim. Then I just like to take a brush to smooth out the lip liner. Today is not the day that I'm trying to go for a cholo look, but maybe tomorrow. And that's it for this tutorial. If you guys liked it, please comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what I could be doing better next time so that I can keep on improving. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Off it right now, so let's go with that. If you want, shut up. Sorry, my man won't leave me alone.